guys, my name is Aliyah Shax. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I do my basic everyday makeup look. So today, if you want to learn how I look like this, continue watching. Okay, so what I usually use is a primer. Let me go find that primer actually. Okay, so I found it. So this is the primer that I use. It's the Technique Smooth It Primer. I feel like if you have pores that are usually quite visible like mine, this is really good. I got this from the beauty outlet in the O2 Arena, and it's actually a really good store. I haven't been there in ages though. I think I went there when they first opened up the outlet area of the O2 Arena, and I found like all the prices are really good. I don't know if that's just because, you know, they're starting out prices because they just opened, or if that's how good it usually is, but I think they have a website as well. But when I was in Jamaica, my auntie told me to buy this Silken cream. So there's a Silken vanishing cream. There are two types. It was formerly known as Nadinola. Now they know it as Silken. There's two types of it. One that's bleaching and one that is the vanishing cream. This one isn't bleaching. My auntie said that she's been using it since she was like 14 or something like that. And she said that this is really good for having a smooth face. And me, I'm trying to clear up my face. I never had an issue with my skin or anything like that. I don't know, maybe it's stress or whatnot. Or, you know, being in lockdown, people were saying to me, there was this girl that does makeup and beauty stuff. And she was saying to me how, you know, being in the house in lockdown, and then when you finally go out, your face isn't used to the bacteria that it would have been exposed to on an daily basis as before. So she's saying that can make your face react like this. Cause I was like, oh my gosh, I've never had an issue with spots or anything like that on my face. So I'm using black soap to clear it up, because they say that's really good for your skin. And then I'm using this Silken cream, which can also be used under your makeup. So that's what I'm going to be using as my primer today. Apparently the old Nadinola used to leave your face looking a bit white. So I think that's what they mean by vanishing cream now. My eyebrows are at least sisters and not cousins today. So I've already done my eyebrows. So usually after that, I use my foundation. So today I'm using the Revolution Conceal and Define. I'm so happy I had this, because what happened is that I had bought a couple shades. I was, you know, locked down. I was buying makeup online, and I came back with a lot of shades that did not match. The concealer that I bought for this, I end up using that as my actual color. Obviously, you can't be doing that. You know, your concealer is a different texture from your foundation. But it's a good thing. Well, I couldn't send it back, but it's a good thing I had it anyways, because coming back from Jamaica, my skin, you know, I'm tanned. So at least this is the only thing I could use as foundation right now. This here is a brush that I'm using. It's called Beauty Professional. Gosh, I have never noticed that. For your face and your eyes as well. So they have some for your eyeshadow, and so forth. So that's what I'm going to be using today. I also use this in pair with a Morphe brush set, which is more for powdered products. So this is the set that I use for the Morphe brushes. I've had this for years. I think this is my first makeup brush set, and my sister Francine, shout out to Francine, got me from my Christmas present years ago, and I still have it to this day. I still use it. Yeah, you can buy new brush sets, but I don't feel like I need one. I think this is really good. Yeah, so they have stuff in here for your face and your eyebrows and stuff like that. There's still stuff in here that I still haven't used. Like these two, look, they're still in the wrapper. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start off with using the foundation brush from the first brush that I showed you. And I'll be using that to apply the Revolution foundation. The color I'm using is F13. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Okay, so now that I've finished applying my foundation, I wanted to show you the foundation that I usually use on a daily basis. So I usually use the Huda Beauty the Full Filter foundation. I am 430N gingerbread, but yeah, I'm a bit too dark for that at the moment, so that's why I use the Revolution just now. Okay, so sometimes I'll go ahead and I'll continue to use any excess foundation from the brush and use it on my eyelids, and then I might go in with the concealer, use that on my eyelids, and then I'll set it with powder, the setting powder that I use that I'm going to show you soon. And that's how I prep my eyelids for eyeshadow. But I'm not going to be using any eyeshadow because it's just my everyday look, which is just eyebrows and face basically. So next I'm going to be contouring my face. So I'll be using the Flawless Chisel Cheeks Contour Cream Contour. It comes with both a dark and a lighter stick. I got these in a twin pack from Superdrug. So first off, I'm going to start with the lighter one because I feel like it would be easier when it comes to blending it out, because I put the light one in so many more places than the dark one. So after I basically done all this, I think it'll be easier just to come in with the darker one wherever I put it. You'll see. So under my eye, a little goes a long way, honestly. And for my nose, I like to do the darker one and then the lighter one on top. For now, I'm just going to do my eyes here, and then I like to put a little bit there on my chin. So then I'm just going to start blending that out, and then my eyes. So the order that I apply the contour in, it applies to how much face space I have, if that makes sense. How much space I have on my face in the area that I want to apply it, along with if I'm going to apply another color like the darker one or the lighter one next. So for example here, I've done the highlighter here because I feel like, okay, it will come down sometimes a bit low, and then I can just use the darker contour to kind of neaten it up. I feel like if I did the darker one first and then this ends up coming down too low, then it'll end up, you know, getting in the way of the actual darker contour, you know. So with the highlight, for example here now on my nose, I'll use it on top, and because I use the contour on the sides of my nose, I feel like it's better to do the contour first, because then the highlight can get blended out, if that makes sense. Yeah, I tried to line up with my actual cheekbones, like right underneath my cheekbones as well, but because, you know, my cheekbones, like, you know, very round cheeks, so I don't need to be swooping upwards like that. So that's why I aim downwards towards the edges of my lips. And then I add highlighter, I spray my face with setting spray, and I'm done. Okay, so for my setting powder, I'll be using the Collection Sheer Translucent Setting Powder. You can use it to bake, to set, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to be taking this face brush from the Morphe brush set, just dipping in lightly, shaking off any excess on the edge of it, and then just applying it around my eyelids. I have fine lines around my eyelids, underneath it, and to the side. So I like to try and get into the lines of them. And I'll apply it here on my nose, and here where I have laughing lines. And I'll apply it here as well, under my chin. We've all applied a little bit too much in the past. We've all been there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do my edges, and then I'm going to spray my face with the setting spray that I use. Sometimes I'll use a different spray. I have one I usually use when I'm on holiday, and I'm just like, why don't I use this when I'm on holiday? I guess it's because when I go on holiday, I make a separate mini makeup bag, and then I don't know, sometimes the stuff that I carry in there just kind of stay in that bag separate from my main makeup that I have in my drawers and stuff like that. So I'm just like, come on, let me use you. I like you. I'm going to be using the Eco Style gel, but I don't know. So basically, I bought this giant jar because I had dyed my hair blonde, so I couldn't use those ones anymore, or the pink setting gel that I used to use, because it would just color my hair. So since then I've just kept this one that I have. So this is the eco gel that I use. It's crystal clear. I don't know if it's true, I've never tried it, but I hear that when you're running low on eco gel, because you know it's really basically water-based gel, you could just add a little bit of water and it will build it back up again. So I'm just gonna go in and apply it around my edges. I didn't blend the foundation into my hair yet because I haven't done my edges yet. I don't want to blend the foundation into my hair and then have foundation in my hair and then I do the edges and it looks really bad, because you have to be really careful with gel and foundation, because even when you don't blend it in and you do your edges downwards into the foundation, you have to make sure that you're cleaning out the foundation out of the brush if it's coated, because then you'll be drawing foundation all the way around and it doesn't look right. And then when I'm finished, when I finish doing my edges, then I can use the foundation brush and then just go around the edges with the excess foundation left on the brush, so then it looks a whole lot better and neat and blended in and so forth. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and start doing my edges. Just do a simple design today. Sorry, I'm not looking into the camera, I'm just looking here at the side. Okay, so every once in a while I'll just squeeze it and just take out the gel, because I don't want to be carrying the gel around in it while I'm going back and forth. And it's really good to keep trying to go around your edges and try and make sure they can match as much as possible, and then wipe away any excess gel around the actual edges. I don't know, I guess I'll leave it like that for now, to be honest. After this video I'm not going anywhere. And then I like to pull these down. Oh my gosh, the gel that I wiped from the brush, I wiped it with my finger. Oh my gosh, where did the tissue go? Okay, so I'm gonna try and wipe that out as I do my edges. I like to just pull it down and then let it spring back up a bit. Yeah, I just like to let them be curly on their own, like that. Yeah, so I try not to add too much eco gel to my edges, because I do kind of like my edges to be curly. I like to be able to see the curls within my edges, even when they're dry. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on the W7 Lashtastic False Liquid Lashes Mascara. Okay, so for my highlight, I'm going to be using the Zulu by Juivia's Place palette. This is the color that I will be using. I might actually create a couple eye looks to show you guys using this palette in future videos. If that's what you want, you can DM me, comment down below. Let me know what you want to see from me. So yeah, I literally just brush it on. And then I do it on my nose as well. Sometimes I'll do it underneath my eyebrow, like right there. But yeah, that's all I do for highlight. I try to feather on quite light because I don't want it to look really heavy and not look like it's blended and just in one place. Okay, these lights be telling lies sometimes, so I think that's enough. Because I don't end up thinking, oh wait, does it look like it's on? And then keep going and going, and then I'm just like, oh, it looks like a lot. And that's my daily beat face. Have you ever been to one of those big department stores like Pearson's or Macy's and the lights are really bright and you get your foundation done and you say, okay, I'll get this shade, and then you get home and then the shade's either too light or too dark for your actual skin tone, and you're just like, it's the lighting. That happens because of the lighting. And I don't know what's worse, that happening to you when you're in person, had it on your face and truly thought it was, that was it, or buying your foundation online and just, basically the same thing happening. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. Now for my makeup setting spray, I'll be using one that I got from the Bodyshop. So what I like to do, I like to spray it and then have something to fan it away, help it dry at the same time. Just for convenience sake, I just use the palette. or you could just stand in front of the fan. So that is my daily routine, my basic makeup face. That's what I do. So that's my Jamaica colored hair. These are the colors of Jamaican flag: yellow, green, and black. So yeah, edges, eyebrows. I don't know, honestly, every time I do my face, I have different pair of eyebrows, honest to God. Most consistent my eyebrows ever look are when I have them threaded, and that's it really. But other than that, like now when my hair is growing back, yeah, you get what you get. Or I get what I get. But yeah, if you like this video, if you want to see more from me, like, comment, subscribe, share, keep supporting the movement, keep supporting the channel. Every time you comment and like and share on my channel, or do anything to do with my channel, it really does help me with the YouTube algorithm and helping my videos be shown to other people. So thank you so much. Aliyah Shax. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes. Bye. Okay, back to my eyelashes. I don't know if you can hear that.
What are you not agreeing with me for, huh? Dirty rat, dirty rat.